Thank you so much for your privilege to be honored to give us the company. Now, today we are working on understanding the times. Now, when you talk about times, we are referring to, we are living in the time that different ideologies have been advanced by the best weapon to overcome all this is to understand the times that we are living in. There's time for everything, so says the preacher. We need to understand the times we are living. The times are evil, so we must be wise, not unwise. We must redeem time. May the Lord grant us wisdom so that we may gain wisdom of heart. We must be on top of time, on top of things that are happening now. Approaches that are used. Applying the three approaches, you can determine the weapon to enjoy the time we are living in. They include 1. Chronological approach, 2. Psychological approach, 3. Spiritualogical approach. Now we start with the chronological approach. Under this concept, we understand time on the basis of age. We are informed that after approximately 100 years, the phase shakes up in the world. The same fate happens. From the historical perspective, we are informed in 1918 there was what we are experiencing now. When you count it in terms of age, we get to know that after a given period of time, we face particular event, the same catastrophe happening at the same period of time. After this, we get into new lease of life. So after this encounter, we'll face a new lease of life. When you advance this concept, you understand why we are facing what we are facing in such a time. Now we move to the psychological approach. The concept says that what we go through is a state of mind. So whatever we are facing is because of our mindset. The mind can view everything in different way. The mind can create a positive or create a negative energy in what we are going through. Different philosophies have been advanced on the state of mind. You become sick when you focus on your mind on sickness. If you are a positive individual in such a time, your mind sees opportunity for a comeback. The setback becomes your setback becomes your setup. Use the philosophy of life cycle. In the world of business, we are informed that normally after the period of between 8 to 10 years, business will always face a setback. And out of it, they come up with new strategies to overcome the setbacks. Under this approach, we become strong or weak based on which mindset you have. Is it positive or negative? So in psychological approach, it's about your mindset. Positive energy creates positive environment. Negative energy creates negative environment. Finally, we come to spiritualogical approach. Now, in spiritualogical approach, under this concept, we invoke the spiritual knowledge to handle issues. We believe that there is power that is above us, which is able to bring peace and life in such a time. You hear it clear that whatever happens for a given reason, for a reason is given. For that reason, for that season. There is time for everything under the sun. Time to sow and time to reap. Time to kill and time to heal. Time to scatter and time to gather. Time to hate and time to love. Time to unrest and time of peace. Time to mourn and time to dance. Time to live and time to embrace. Time to discipline and time to appreciate. Time to separate and time to unite. Time to stay away and time to stay time to handshake and time to social distance, time to be a baby and time to be a matured, time to be active and time to be passive, time to be poor and time to be rich, time to pay and time to be paid, time to stay in office and time to stay at home. So these are times that we are living in. So when you approach every issue through spirituality, your approval comes from the word of living God. When the heat is strong, don't fear. When there is no rain, don't be worried. In times of drought, because your roots are deeply rooted in the streams of water, so that troubling time, in season and out of season, you will bear fruits. The enemy comes to kill and steal and destroy, but Jesus came to give life and life in abundance. Be not be afraid, because of the one who is in you is greater than who is in the world. Solution. When you understand which time you are living in, you will not be troubled. You will not be discouraged. When others are discouraged, you always encouraged. You will not be disappointed. When others are disappointed, you will always see the point. You will not be helpless. When others are helpless, you will always become help. You will not be hopeless. When others are helpless, you will always become hope. Yahweh, Alpha and Omega. Whatever is, has been, and whatever shall be, is. Nothing is new. Enjoy the time. Guiding scripture, Ecclesiastes 3. Thank you and see you then.